Hey everybody, what's going on? It's RogerDeath here. Sorry for jumping in so suddenly. There were some issues I haven't recorded, obviously, in a long time. And I felt like being in the mood. Because, first off, hey, that's awesome. I love Jin. Now he's in the same game as me and I don't have to worry about beating up on him. That's always cool. But second of all, Morde. New Morde came out, and I've been having a lot of fun with him when I can play him. I haven't played a lot of League since he came out. But I did just have a ranked game where Morde showed he's absolutely broken to silly. And I loved it. And against a Garen this time. So today we're going to play a little bit of League. Fulgrim is in the game. We're partied together. He's not going to be in part of the this because he says he concentrates better when he's not in chat with somebody. So he will not be joining us today vocally. Bit of a shame if you ask me, but it is what it is. So we're gonna go with the Kaiser again. I love Mordekaiser. He's amazing. He's awesome. He's super strong. My issue with him is my builds aren't always the most optimal. I try and do different things sometimes. Like I'll adjust to what they're picking. Their champs I like. A lot of the time, so I don't always have the best start, the best settings. It does take me a bit. And I know Morde's not like the #1 winningest person in league right now. I'm okay with that. I love Mordekaiser. He's amazing to play. I absolutely love him. They have a nice spread of damage. I'm just gonna make this. So I have every single Mordekaiser skin. I could play with whatever one I feel like. Right now, that's just gonna be Can Clubs. Last game I played as Lord, so I do change it up. The game before that I played Pentakill. I don't always play the same. Perfect. Perfect wood. So this is technically game 1 of promotional silver 1 for me. This is the 3rd ranked game I've played this season. I don't play a lot. I do want to eventually get the 4. I do want to get far enough in that I'll get the Morde icon and have it. Mordekaiser. Oh man. Garen was another one of my dude. Against a Garen. Yeah, we'll do it. I don't like starting with items that don't go anywhere, but I think this is probably a good choice. I don't think he'll kill me level 1, but it's still a good choice.
Seconds until minions spawn.
As usual, everything's overclock remix. It's all playing down the bottom. I think I'm going to, if I can find it in here, make a change in what's playing. Super good. Oh, Garen. Even now, he can't really kill me. He can hurt me some. At the same time, I can make him hurt too. I mean, he is still a Garen, though, so he'll just get back in the flow the second. Even just making him use having him use his palm is a bit. I don't want to push too far into his territory. Because a Garen can be really scary, really. It does require him to be really good about getting things are a little less responsive than I'm used to. For some reason, for this recording is actually really dragging me down. It really should, because I'm using Endbeck. Granted, I am on Endbeck high. I don't think I know of you. It was on ultra high for some reason. I'm like, oh no, turn that down. Stops him from regenerating. I'm actually doing better on my health. Which is kind of silly when you think about it, considering that's a Garen. That could have been better. I'll live. You know, it's interesting. Whenever I'm against a Mordekaiser, that hitbox is way larger than it actually is here. For example, it's really weird. Ironically, I'm using his more. Still not used my plot. I'm happy with this. That was no, that's not good. That was a hit that I don't think I should have taken, but whatever. Is he actually gonna go back? It's looking like it. No, he's not. He's trying to stay back some. Which is, it's not bad. I understand why he's doing it. Thankfully, because I haven't gotten any kills, actually, I'm not eligible to be the villain. And I'm farming much better than he is. I'm going to point out I'm doing this with basically no ability power, so the fact that I'm hurting as much as I am is actually quite stunning. I'm also personally of the belief that new Mordekaiser actually benefits a tremendous deal from having spell vamp, or not spell vamp, cooldown reduction. I think it's a huge huge thing for him. He's not willing to come out and fight me because he knows he will. I will just. Oh. It's not even a question. Why he's being very careful right now. I'm thankfully I'm actually winning this lane technically. So there's some good news for this team. It's not fantastic. It could absolutely be better. Damn it, yeah, that lets him get to the tower. I was really hoping that would be far enough out. And it wasn't. That's depressing. It is what it is, unfortunately. If I'd gotten him farther out, I think I would have killed him. He burned a flash to kill me. Flash ult. I'm not too... That was not a death to be ashamed of. I'll teleport for the experience. Last game, so for the record, as to how much different this game's going, I got full build last game. It took so long. We were losing for a long stretch of time, and then Mordekaiser just started. Disruptive. So I completed my build actually with. Oh no, it wasn't full build. I was very close though. That's right.
Shut down.
Why Mordekaiser's just so silly. That would have caught him. I think I could have killed him. I could have killed him. Because that would have been farther now for Realm of Death. Even though he's got assist gold, I think I'm still up in this lane. Obviously, as a team, we are very, very behind. Now I need to be careful. Respecting each other. I'm really not a fan of this Rengar. He's not really getting around the map and doing a whole lot of useful things. Granted, I mean, that wasn't me. I fully admit that. That first death, I could have flashed earlier or at all, I think. I'd have been fine. But this Rengar just got killed in our jungle. That's in how dire of shape we are. I build a Zanya's next to get some farm. They do have a fair bit of. Unfortunately, I think this is a game. Our team just, we're behind in every lane. I'm barely behind top, but I am behind. And I acknowledge this. I want to get some plates, that'll help me out. Even if I got the one plate, that's still helpful because it gets me some. Picked up a no magic. Like Darius, it's like getting armor against Darius. It's one of those things. Yeah, it feels like it should be useful, but it really just isn't. Unfortunately, with those kills, with that kill, it will. It's really hard for me to deal with him right now. He managed to get the Black Reaper, and that's going to be a huge for him. I got baited. I think this game's over. And it sucks, because, you know, I love playing Mordekaiser, and I'm usually pretty good with them. I made mistakes this game. I'm not saying I didn't. I got baited and I got cocky. I absolutely did. And I acknowledge that. The first kill, you know, I got ganked. I got, what, 2 flashes, I think, out of it? So, the downside is that literally no other lane has done anything. And this Rengar just isn't doing anything. He really isn't. Our surrender failed because not everybody's willing to commit for it. I love how it fails because it's 4-0. That's disappointing. Somebody's just being a dick. Not agreeing to surrender. I don't see how we can come back in this game. And Fulgrim wasn't terrible last game. He wasn't great in the game previous, but I mean, neither was I. The problem with Mordekaiser is, I wouldn't say he's feast or famine, but this is a case of tempo for the whole team just not going our way. That's. I mean, if LeBlanc wasn't bad, that would have been a free kill for her. That's the sad part. Is that really should have been. I really do not know why he is sticking around. I have none of that because, you know, I've killed nobody because it's kind of what happens when their team gets a much stronger early game. Their time yet? I have a feeling I'm pretty much going to be popping that like as it comes up at this point. There's no reason for us to be playing this game right now. We're gonna lose. That's not a question. No, that's a statement. Fuck you. I told you, Morde is really, really silly. Just like, I mean, look at how quickly that just turned. I mean, so that's just 2 more kills and I've gotten all game. I literally... all mine, my lane. It really shows that the dire straits we're in, that was such a huge increase of percentage in how many kills this team had. We had 5 before that, 5, right? And now we have 7. That is an absolutely silly percentage change. 1 kill. The only time you should see such a percentage change like that is in the early game. The fact that we're 19 minutes in, nearly 20 minutes in, and that's our kill-death ratio is 7 kills to 23 deaths overall for the team. Really, really shows kind of where we're at. I need to be careful with that Garen. Oh god. That was interesting. That Garen will kill me. And then Rengar just gets immediate. This really is unfortunately a case of their team just got ahead, and I don't think we're gonna. I'd like to. I make a prefer the team's kills though. Our VAR, our Jhin can do things. We just got we fell too far behind too quickly, and that really cost us. Which is unfortunate. I really, really, really would have liked to have seen that not go. I really wish there was a way you could hide this. And capping it all. I'm gonna give it to the Jhin because he's the only one I don't like giving it to the person I pair it with. Yeah. It's really sad when that's the kind of game when I deal the most damage on the team by a fairly decent margin. Our assassin jungler does like nothing and dies 7 times. We have 2 people that also have 6 deaths. Top was kind of ganked once, but it was already at the point where he was ahead. It was just not a good I really don't think I need to say anything more. You know, this is the thing with League, right? Is here, let me show you the stats from the last game just so you get an idea. You will have these games where you just absolutely trash the enemy. And then you'll have ones where you don't. So let's go look at my profile. Just so we can take a look at this last game. Literally the game I played previous to this. It was a hard-fought game. They were ahead from a lot of it, and they had momentum for a long time. And then I got items. This Nash's Tooth is really, really silly on Mordekaiser. Because it gives you the extra... It gives you even more ability power on your attacks, including what you already have. It gets you attack speed, which means you get your passive up faster, and it's easy for you to maintain. The W basically made me immortal. Combined with the fact that I ran the same set of runes as I did. I mean, we were ahead gold-wise for a lot of the game. But, I mean, like, I died first, and then I killed him. And it was kind of a trade. It kind of traded off occasionally at that point. I went down 1-3, if not 1-4, I think. 1-4 before I got another kill, I believe. Yeah, 1-4, so then I went 2-4, and then... It's just one of those games where... I really wish... Okay, it does. You know, like, if you look at it, my 3 deaths in lane... I like how... Yeah, my 3 deaths in lane were not. Once I did die under tower, because I'm... But, I mean, then, like, you can just see, I got a lot of kills over here in the river. It was a really easy place for me to be getting some kills. I think I got... And, like, there's a triple here. I got a triple. I think I got a triple. Mordekaiser can pop off really easily. Just look at this damage. I did the most damage out of everybody. I healed the most damage out of everybody. Granted, I didn't mitigate the most. But if you look at my build, I wasn't going for that. But this is kind of the idea of League of Legends, right? You don't win every game. Sometimes you get those huge stomps. Sometimes you just win, barely. It is what it is. It's no fun. You don't get fun just from winning, because then it's the same game over and over and over, and there's nothing new to it. Losing, I think, is a great thing because it just shows you where your weaknesses are. Like I said, I played cocky that game. I mean, I played cocky in this game too, don't get me wrong. But winning every game isn't fun. If you win every game, routine. I think it's far better to win some and then lose some. 50-50 is probably a good point. I know to climb, they say you want to be slightly above 50. Even if you're, as long as you're at 50-50, you're winning roughly half your games. That's a good point to me. Because it means that you're not going overboard. You're placed correctly. I mean, let me just look at... Oh, Evidence Hunter healing. Oh, that's so dirty. It's just one of those things that you have to take the good and the bad together. You can't just have one. Because then it really doesn't become fun. See, there's a triple kill and there's a triple kill. Mordekaiser, when he pops off, it's just silly. Even when I was behind in that game, you saw I was doing the most damage on the team. So yeah, I lost. You know, I can live with that, and if you've noticed, like I said, I don't play a whole ton of League anymore. I play a lot of different things, and I read a lot now. I read a lot of fan fiction. And I think the fact that I've stopped playing so much League actually helps me. Because I don't get as mad. I don't really rage anymore. It is what it is. How far were we behind at 15? 5,000 down. At 15 minutes, it's pretty bad. Obviously, I didn't do well in lane. Good games happen and bad games happen. You know, you can't win them all, you can't lose them all. It's just inevitable. You will win probably about as many times as you lose. And as long as you can say you had fun, even if you're playing competitively and you don't win, I think that's the important thing. I say it as somebody that used to, rage really hard about winning and being the best and trying to be competitive. Calm down, and I've learned. And I've changed. If you're having problems not having fun with the game, take a break from it. Do something else for a while. Do some teamfight tactics. Just have fun with your life. Don't stress about a game. It's not worth it in the long run. And your life is going to be much better if your life doesn't revolve around a single game and not stress about it.